Welcome to the Calculate Your Business Model workshop. I'm really excited that you're here, and even if you're dipping your toe in and you have no idea what you're getting yourself into by watching this, I just want to let you know that this is perfect, that you're here, and this is going to be really powerful and transformative for your business. So I hope that you'll stay and you'll complete this workshop and you'll complete the business model calculator, because this is going to increase your profit consciousness. It's going to increase, it's going to expand the way that you think about your business with regard to profit. And that's going to make you more money just by doing this workshop. So I'm really excited that you're here. I'm really excited to be able to offer this to you. I'm honored because this is really powerful, powerful work and exciting stuff. So my name is Elena Saxton. This is the business model calculator that I created. And I decided to hold this workshop and make this video because after making the calculator itself and typing up all the instructions, I looked at the instructions and I was like, there's no way in hell I would want to read this. So I thought it would be a much more gentle introduction to do this through video. And there were also a lot of things that I wanted to explain, and you'll hear me say things like, this stressed me out a lot and it wasn't even that important. So I'm really happy to be able to share that with you. Okay, let's begin. Okay, wrong button. There we go. You're probably here because you want to answer the question, how do I increase my profits? Right? This is always the question behind any business. And it certainly was true for me in my former artisanal business. And the answer that I had was by selling, duh. You know, selling is how you make more money. And the problem with that is that with artisans is you are not mass producing products at scale, right? Your income is limited by the amount of products that you can make every month, which is limited by the amount of hours in a day. So at a certain point, when you hit this point, you are making more profit. Like, in order to make more profit, you have to work more. And that's not sustainable, right? And so in this workshop, we're going to have a look at that, at what is that point for you. And so if you've hit that point and you're selling a ton and you're like, oh my God, I have to like keep going 110%. I don't know if I have it in me, or I do have it in me, but damn, this is a lot. And I'm not even making that much money. Like, we're going to look at your business model. That's going to be the answers that you're looking for are in your business model. That's when I came to this work. And here's a picture of me when I realized that we had just made a ton of sales, and our business bank account hadn't grown at all. And I was like, what the hell? And you can see my face was not that happy. So even if you're not at that point, this work is really important to do now, because you don't want to wait until you get to that point to realize that you could have been making more money. So another way of thinking of this is that if you sell everything you have the capacity to make, will you have enough profit to live the life that you want? Will you be able to hit your profit goals? And so that's the answer. We're going to answer that question today. Another way of thinking of this is, what is your maximum profit? And how does that relate to a business model? Like, what really is a business model? And I think that if you haven't done this work before, then you might have an intuitive understanding of this, but it might be kind of abstract. So the abstract version is, it determines your general strategy for creating profit in your business. More concretely, what we're going to do is we're going to take into account the financial impact of all the decisions you've made in your business and how it relates to your profit. So decisions like pricing, material cost, production time, packaging cost, wholesaling, hiring help, which products you offer, do you advertise, do you offer discounts, things like this and more. And the model itself, like the math behind this, is really simple. We're going to look at income, then we're going to subtract your expenses, and you're going to be left with your profit, right? And this is the worksheet that we're going to use. There's a couple worksheets that build up to this, but this is ultimately what you're going to want to fill out, because at the bottom, right here where it says net income, that's your take-home profit. And none of this is filled out yet, but you can see this green box that I have at the bottom. The green is the money coming in. The red is the money going out. But if you've ever seen a profit and loss statement before, this follows the same format. Excuse me. So at the top here, we have monthly sales. And if you don't know what a profit and loss statement is, don't worry about it. You're basically going to learn right now. At the top, you have your sales, and that's your income, because that's the only way you bring money into your business. So for most of you, you retail, and then some of you may also wholesale. So we're just going to add those two together, and that's going to be up here at the top. Then everything else below that is just expenses. And those expenses are broken up into cost of goods sold, which is the material cost of what you sell. And then everything else below that is overhead. All of this yellow stuff is overhead. And then down here, we have tax. So if this is intimidating, don't worry, we're going to go through it very, very slowly. And by the end of this, this will be filled out for you. And you'll be like, done. And this is an example of what it looks like when it's filled out. And this is what you're going to do.